Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around. See, my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm a everything like this. Let's just get this straight for a second. Even if I don't get paid for progression, I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in a motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put it in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break yo. That I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
Himalaya 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 Himalaya 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진 찍고 싶어 yeah just take a picture yeah 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 feeling all this yeah 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 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워서 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it popping tags for the night yeah meet up extra early get it started yeah 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해 I don't recognize your friend's face 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게 원하면 함께 chillin' 내 오는 100% tonight Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼 Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm jerking Snap, snap, oh, snap, snap, oh 맘에 든 애들 bang Snap, snap, oh, snap, snap 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내 싹 다 뒤로 밀어야 넌 앞을 즐기지 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이 하루만 놀아게 we down for the night oh bass bumping right oh I done lost count oh we don't rap like that we don't flex like that 술잔을 들어 in the air 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air Tonight we ain't got limit baby 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah if it yeah if it yeah yeah
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah 내 도착지는 space see me in the stars yeah 난 연락이 와 전화가 와 내 목소리 듣고 싶대 내 파티도 와 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대 But I'd rather be with you 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아 음악 들어 make the mood We take it higher every day 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보다는 19개 하나에 500만원이면 한번 계산해 500만원 next 19 That means I'm getting paid Yeah grinding every day Yeah 손으로 모아 pray Yeah yeah Look 나름 겸손해 Yeah 너무 감사해 Yeah 민지가 주는 나 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼 Yeah let's get it
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore. What up, legend, legend, legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend, legend, legend. Oh my God, look at all these blessings. Legend, legend, legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend, legend, legend. Oh my God, look at all these blessings. I'm a real legend. I don't fake the cause. I learned from these lessons. Defining all the odds. Yo, you can stop, drop, and roll. Stop, look, and listen. Coming up in here, you better find your position. I ain't reminiscing. Compare your skills with mine, ain't no competition. You feel my ambition? The way I sleep, I eat, I drink. I'm a legend. The way I score, the way legend. They love the way I ball. I'm aggressive. I'm loving the applause. Lucky 7. Legend. 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 Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at all these legends. Legend. 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 Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at all these legends. You wanna be a legend? Sit back and listen. Here
we go. We're looking good. Help side.
Look at the defense.
Nice, John.
Great block, John. Do it, John. Give it to him.
Nice.
2 times. Their center is 6'11". They cannot compete with our height.
14 5-star. I'm not going to get too excited because we've had epic meltdowns here, but I like the energy. I like the defensive prowess of
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Jason Tatum out there with Aaron Gordon. And it's Williams in at the center position. And for the Pistons, Cunningham is out there with Durant. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Ivy, and it's Irving in at the point. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
They get it back. Second chance effort. Pass to Ivy. To the paint. Oh! A two-handed power slam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
There's Tatum with the three. And no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. About a minute into this first quarter, and here's Cunningham outside. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's Tatum with the three. Again, the miss by the Hornets. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the triple drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Charlotte again missing.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better. They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They recover it. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Tatum, coming off a 12-point game. Gordon can't hit. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
I just love the ball move.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
Here's Cunningham. The Hornets making their last shot. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Shoots from 12. Ball no good. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
So for the Pistons, Domantas Sabonis comes in for Cunningham, and Murray subbed in for Edwards. Here's Avdia, defended by Murray. Back to Rozier, over Ivy. Charlotte again missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Puts up a 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Rozier. Now here's Ball. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
over Irving.
2 minutes.
Ball no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Murray. No good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Avdia from outside knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Pistons leading. Here's Irving. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams. Charlotte has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And the shot goes in.
This is why you have to stay attached to Rozier. This guy ready to shoot it off the bounce.
Irving, the pass to Sabonis. .105 left in the first. Pass to Ivy. There's the 3. Drills it from deep. Ivy's got 8 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to Rozier. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Ivy, pounded by Rozier. Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ivy's got all 3 threes to fall. Dead-eye shooting. Here's Murray on the take. That one goes. Count it.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Ball. And it's Charlotte with another.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
And here's Ivy from the arc. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 14.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
And so it's Detroit. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're
Pistons 27, visiting team 16.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a couple.
it's gonna be cold anyway.
I think that first intro is the one with the one. Water.
Wet, wet. Oh my God,
1, 2,
Ronnie.
3. Yo, 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 yo. Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons, giant what I am, attack on Titan, a beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking, there's a cup of Joan, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting, striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubbers on me, and then it's the economy, cause it texting them properly. It said up here with the paper, it said I do origami, it said, okay, wipe your nose, we cold, we follow the code. I'm an animal, you see silo, horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like starvers. Send a ghost, then he fin him on bro. None of that picky, I eat my need more. Go, yo, yo, go, from Chicago. Go, yo, go, put that on. Go, yo. crazy. I Steve-O. Keep the Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow. Like a rubber band. We show resistance set up. Up in flight. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We gon' sort of something like Daniel-san. Call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You outdated your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So it's the hateful. I'm on the tron bike, like a skate bike. Golden light retriever. Wonders like a Stevie. From the bottom, like crown on me like Titty. Liddy like trip and drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, yo, go, yo, go, go, yo, go. Put that on. Go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go. Put that on my phone. Big step. Round with us. Big step. Come on. Look like me, hey, I'm big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Big stepping. Get to talking, then I'ma get the chin checking. Big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Big stepping. Get to talking, and we gon' get the chin checking. Yeah. Last year I told put that down. Cool, John, I got it now. We gotta be on 10 just to have some fun now. But I'm just trying to sell some verses and some. Then we protesting the truth. I'm trying to show the unity, but what's the use? And every time I spit it, they don't want to hear the truth. That's why then I laugh about it. We running up 100,000, do the math about it. Reputation still valid, ask about it. And if you got a problem about it, man, you see me moving timid, that's the old me. Now I'm making business moves with the OGs. Man, these hunters still green, need some OGs. I just talked to G-Val, he told me you the. I'm big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Get to talking, then I'ma get the chin checking. Big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Get to talking, and we gon' get the chin checking. Yeah, I got the, but I am not a. Yeah, I'm locked in, but I am not a. Treat everybody equal, I am not above. But I'ma get the condescending if you doubt my buzz. I treat him like my blood, but he just my cuz. She keep, but I am not a. Trying to check me, but got a son. And now he got his hand out, I gave him none. Hey, low so big I couldn't fold it. I couldn't tote it. See, when I was little in my house, we had roaches. Now I leveled up, we making toasters with. I feel like I'm chosen. Winning, that's a slogan. Start hating now. Now he at the house. Might have taken L, but I had to keep it rolling. What we doing, huh? We big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Get to talking, then I'ma get the chin checking. Big stepping. For me, look like I'm bench pressing. Get to talking, and we gon' get the chin checking. Yeah. Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies can't call me they friend or call me they mans or call me they woadies. 40 belows, my heart is still cold. I got it in course, so revving the motor. I'm getting changed, they won't see me slip through the cracks. Shorty is enemy, she let me crash. 2-person party, we having a bash. What you think all this for? She told me go lock up the studio door. She acting up like it's the movie awards. For real, for real, for real. You gotta love it. That's for real, for real, for real. It's 20 on my receipt. That's for real, for real, for real. I just left out H. Lorenzo and Max Field. On me, we still can't build. I be solo on the real. I
Kept it 1K, that's how I'ma stay. She wearing safe, she not a saint. All 10 down, that's how I was raised for all of my days. Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most.
The pass to Ivy. Pass to Durant. Over Bridges. Shots good by Durant.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Durant out there with Cunningham. Then it's Ivy. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Kept alive, Simmons lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Now, here's Ivy. Tight defense on him.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Bridges. Nunez passes to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Markkanen inside the line. Rebound, Detroit. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Bridges. Dish now to Simmons. Markkanen against Melton. Lets a floater go, and Markkanen lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 12.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, as D has a tough time matched up with somebody with his skill set. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Portis. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. You know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, you can't let it go to waste. See if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Here's Rollins. With some arc, he lays it in. Rollins got 6 points in the quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ivy's got 38 points.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And the bucket.
Professional program, tried to get it on with American bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Know to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been too, never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine lotion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the one, to the two, original one. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show him how we get it done. One, to the two, bring it back to the one. American bandstand, we got them on the. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring it to LAMONT, then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press. On a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this. In the city of rain, Black Forest, yes, the Boom game. Boom handled the group manager. John Henn been to be perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the record, got the ladies dancing. Original magic.
9 seconds left in the game. It counts.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're in front by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
Well, when you break the 30-point mark, your impact on the game is going to be huge. He's been the go-to guy, calling for the ball every time down, going hard, refusing to play it safe. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of 2, no good. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 4. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Goes up off the inbound. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Markkinen. And Duran slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. They've got Ivy. Edwards is out there with Kate Cunningham. Then it's D'Anthony Melton. And it's Duran in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Melton against Rollins. 6 on the shot clock. There's Markkinen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Markkinen's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And with a unique combination of size and skill, Markkinen can finish plays that others simply can't.
In a moment here, we'll take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
And that's leading by 6. Pass to Rollins. He kicks it to Markkinen.
2 minutes.
Tipped away. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Nets ball.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Rollins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duran.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Here's Edwards driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
But you can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Rollins. The teardrop falls in. Rollins got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Edwards kicks to Melton. The pass to Ivy. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Duran lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
Yeah, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Rollins the pass to Markkinen. And it's Melton with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6.
Yeah, this is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Here's Rollins. After the basket by Detroit. Fades and shoots. Markkinen can't get it to go. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Fifth personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Rollins the pass to Markkinen. It drops.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock looking. Nice finish.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Everyone's answering the bell and executing.
Melton against Rollins. Passes it to Markkinen. 4 on the clock over Ivy. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
In these clutch situations, Simmons is focused better than normal at the strike.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Here's Ivy. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And that's a double-double for him now. 12 points and 10 assists. Timeout called the Nets. Here's Bridges. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation.
We're headed to overtime.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
And Brooklyn has possession. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Cade Cunningham out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Duran. And it's Ivy in at the 2. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
To Rollins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rollins got 33.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Left to the wing, to the paint. Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Sabonis, he's checked in for Detroit. And a change for the Nets. Washington's checked in.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguarded.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Rollins, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Bridges outside. And stolen by Ivy for the finish. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Warren. And it's Josh Christopher in for Drew Holiday. Inside, here's Simmons. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Stolen by Markkanen. Up the floor, jumps up, and Simmons slams it in.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Markkanen against Edwards. Down low, Sabonis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Answering the bell, Sabonis, big time, guys.
Here's Simmons, and too long on the shot. The Pistons have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Here's Christopher, and that one drops for him.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Edwards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Edwards got 43 points.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
In the game this close, this late, that kind of lead is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Christopher, the pass to Markkanen. Looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in. Markkanen's got 21 in the game.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Edwards drives in. Brooklyn with the rebound. Markkanen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the stripe.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Cunningham is used to having the spotlight on him, taking on the chance to come up big for his team.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. The Nets have gotten things started superbly in overtime, hitting 5 of the first 7 shots. Christopher, the pass to Markkanen. That one goes. Count it. 3 points in the game.
And you can trust an efficient shooter like Markkanen in the clutch. He's going to get a good look.
Here's Edwards. And he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Christopher, the pass to Markkanen. Simmons trying to get open. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Edwards. He takes it. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're down by 3. 26 seconds left in overtime. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Christopher. Off target from outside. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Marcus, 3rd personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And
your Pistons, 146. The Nets, 139.
Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan... No hay problema, yo pienso que me avisa. No hay curita, sana, sana. Y hay critica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Mira aquí ni santas. Ya ni para aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan.
Feel as good as it looks. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm straight though. Made me about rags to riches, more about how I master physics. In the game, I used to